My name is Nancy, an ex-student of Vantage Migration, and I am currently in UK studying with my dependent, my newly wedded husband.
Woo!
Yeah. I applied to 8 schools, 7 schools gave me admission and scholarship.
How are you doing today? Welcome to this particular session. Yes, okay, and let me just say what's going to be happening. I'm going to be interviewing a guest, all right? So this guest, her name is Nancy. She just relocated to UK with her husband, right? And they are also newly married couple, and I decided that, okay, let's have a conversation with her for the sake of people who are just about to get married, or people who just got married and they also follow this page. How can you and your spouse relocate abroad via the study abroad route? That is why I have asked Nancy to join us today. Whoa, first of all, let me welcome the lady. How are you?
Fine, good evening from UK.
Thank you. Congratulations, you pulled through.
Thank you.
I saw your photo. The photos actually that you sent, when you were at the airport with your husband. I was like, oh. Please introduce yourself. Let's start from there.
Okay, my name is Nancy, an ex-student of Vantage Migration.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and I am currently in UK studying with my dependent, my newly wedded husband.
Woo!
Yeah. Yes.
Congratulations. That's amazing. Like maybe you can tell us a little, like, what did you study before now, and maybe what are you studying now?
Okay. In my BSc, I studied management in education.
Nice.
But now I am doing educational studies in University of Strathclyde.
Wow, that's good. You are even like still on your career path. Education
Yes.
is good though. Some
Yeah.
people will say that teachers are not. Me, I'm a teacher, and
Nigeria is in Nigeria, not here.
I get
They are,
you.
in fact, they are like, oh God, they are really earning here.
Yeah,
Yes, they are earning here.
it's a very good profession. Congratulations. I'm super
Thank
happy for you. Okay, I have a
you.
couple of questions that I'm going to ask you, and the people that are watching that, they are super excited to hear your responses. Feel free,
All right.
even if you don't have answer to a question, or you don't want to answer the question, you can just be like, oh, Dr. Linda, skip. So this is just like a very good conversation, and don't feel like we are bombarding you with questions, okay? Whose idea was it for both of you to travel abroad? You just got married. How long ago did you get married? Is it up to a year?
October 2021.
That's like 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah.
Wait. So wait. As of the time you were traveling, that was like maybe 3 months after you got married.
Yes.
You broke my record. Because when I traveled like I traveled 8 months after I got married. So you traveled 3. Oh God, this is amazing.
I just started my honeymoon. I didn't do it in Nigeria at all.
You're making me blush. Even if I see your face, oh God, that's really cool. That's really cool. Wow. So whose idea was it?
Mine.
Wow. So how did you convince your spouse?
Okay. While I was growing up, I had dreams of staying, in fact, giving birth to my children in abroad, because I've always believed that that's the gift I can only give them as a mother: better life, better future. So, and I was like, most girls, they like even go ahead to marry guys because they are abroad, not because they love them. You
Mm.
understand? But I don't want that. I was like, okay, if I want this, I can actually make it happen. You
Mm.
understand? I even had people that were abroad that had interest in me, but I don't love them. I don't have any interest in them. So I said, okay, since this is the life I want, I can actually make myself and the one I love to like go there and have that future that I want. So that was how I started. And while I was still cutting with my husband, I made it known to him, see my dream, see what
Mm.
I want. He knows from the beginning that this is what I'm working towards. So if you are not okay with it, then I don't think it will work out. You understand? Even my family knows that. Even my father used to tell me that my mind is not in this country. So everybody around me, my friends, all of them knows. So even the Vantage master's class I attended, it was actually my friend that is your follower that paid for it. Because yeah, she knows what I wanted, and she was the one that actually referred me to you. So she just paid for it for me that night because it was all over me in my office. Everybody knows that my mind is not in Nigeria. So it was my idea for me and my husband to travel. So, and he believed in me. He believed in Dr. Linda, and that's him. He's hiding his face.
You're
So,
so funny. You put
and
me on
he,
the
and
hot
he
spot.
helped me out. He really helped me. You know, when you are working with someone that understands your goal, it will make things easier for you. Not that you are just doing it alone. So even after I attended your master's class, during the applications, I applied to 8 schools. 7 schools gave me admission and scholarship. And out of those 7 schools, he actually applied some for me by himself after listening to those girls. So we worked it out together because he knows that, okay, this is what I want. So it was my
Wow.
idea.
Wow. Somebody listening to this will think we framed that question together. Just like a simple question like whose idea was it? Opened up this whole world of story. Wow. And see, this story touched many facets, and I'm just going to unpack them. First is your friend, because your friend knows that you want to travel abroad, right? So when the moment they referred you to us, but two, they saw an opportunity and it's like they grabbed it on your behalf, like, hey, come and grab this opportunity. First of all, shout out to your friend as well, because it's not like for that person to do that, the person is a good friend, right? Looking out for your progress in life. You are lucky, man. Not a lot of people have friends like that.
Now that I have the knowledge, I can help like my family members. I
Mm-hmm.
can apply to as many as I want. So
Mm-hmm.
that's
Wow.
yeah.
You really understood. Like you really understand. You have a good grasp of our own mandate, which is you learn it, then you become your own superhero. You become superhero to your relatives, to your friends. To
Yeah.
anybody that you love, you can just be like, okay, you want to come and don't worry, I'll help you get it. Like it's like something that you have and you keep giving and it does not finish.
Start the class first. Start the class and gain that knowledge. Everything, the doors will be open for you.
Oh, that's an amazing. Like in fact, the person should just be grabbing that advice because that's the truth. And because and this is very important because of the people we are targeting today for this particular session, which is people that are about to get married or newly wedded. Because even the marriage, like the wedding ceremony, will eat a lot of your money, especially if you're from Africa, where it's a flamboyant event. You get like
No, that's another. Okay, let me touch that angle. I didn't do elaborate wedding because everything about I know what I want. Though I did
oh God.
my traditional marriage of not up to 50 people. I
Wow.
didn't keep cow. I didn't do decoration because that's not what
Oh.
defines marriage. Then on my what I now did, because of marriage certificate, I did court wedding. Then me and my husband and like three witnesses went to church for blessing.
Oh,
Because if I use that money and do wedding to
oh,
please people, to
oh.
now say I have the toughest wedding, those people that did the highest wedding, it's not as if maybe I'm saying anything negative, but at least people have clapped for you, fine, but it has passed.
Mm-hmm.
So wedding, I didn't do something big at
Nancy,
all.
like this is not just only you. That's why I'm like, see, you've broken my record, by the way. Like, because this same thing you are saying is the exact same thing. Most of the pictures that somebody will see me with now that looks like actual white wedding are court wedding.
Yeah, if you
So
see my wedding,
because court
I'll
wedding
send
gives you
my
the wedding certificate that you need.
no. I will send my the court marriage is the same cloth I wore to church blessing that I wore to court marriage. I will send the picture to you.
Yeah.
You will say that I did something big. People were now asking me, congratulations, when? You didn't invite me, this, that. You understand? But I was not there to please anybody. I was fighting for myself, my husband, and my unborn children. So I
Oh,
knew what I needed
okay.
from the beginning. So that money I would have spent to feed people that are not willing to help me, I invested it on this thing. Then
Seriously? Yeah.
another thing, because people say, I don't have money, I don't have money. When people that are around you, your friends or family, they are seeing improvement, people help will be coming from nowhere. Even where I'm staying right now in UK, we didn't pay for it, somebody paid for the rent.
Wow.
You understand? Because people were seeing the zeal,
Mm.
people really helped. Even people that I don't know, is my husband that they know. They were really, so when you are progressing, that's when people want to be coming around you.
Yes.
You are sitting, I want to, nobody
Oh.
would. But immediately I got that admission.
Mm.
That was when every doors opened for me. Then one funniest thing that I did again, I changed my phone password to abroad. Even till now, that's what I still use as my password.
Oh God, mercy
So
Jesus! Like you wanted your
anytime I
brain to
want
be reminding you that it's like you know that thing they will say picture yourself there. It's like
that's the only
visualize.
thing that can remind me, because I'm always with my everybody. We are always with our phones 247. So imagine opening your phone how many times in a day typing abroad. You understand?
Ooh.
So even while I'm here, I was supposed to change it, but I don't want to change it because I still have targets that I'm yet to meet. Once I get an NHS job now, I will change it because I know that's the end of
Wow.
everything. So that's it. So if you know something that will work for you, you can place it in front of your door. Anywhere, kitchen, fridge, all those places that you know that you go almost virtually all the time, just put them there as a
Ooh.
reminder. So these were the things that really helped me.
Hi. Maybe you should write a book. And just to mention something like, and this is relevant to what we are discussing, and is my life story, so I have the right to share it. Like the person I was dating before my husband as a young person, right? The person I was dating before the relationship didn't work out. We started dating from Nigeria before the person traveled out, but when the person traveled out, the relationship scattered, you know. But the whole point is, at that point, I remember there was somebody I spoke to, and I said to the person that, "Oh, me and this person, we are no longer together." The person said, "Forget that person, Jory." And I said, "No, he's abroad now. He's doing well for himself." He said, why then are you people quitting the relationship?" It's like, to her, it's like, but if the person is abroad, no, you cannot quit the relationship. You must continue because the person is abroad.
Not working.
Like at that point, where because okay, the plan was for us to go abroad, but that relationship ended and everything. Instead of me to continue and keep taking it because the person is abroad, I actually quit that relationship and I had to go back to the drawing board because I didn't even know how exactly I'm going to do it, you know. I had to go back to the drawing board after the relationship ended. And that was when I started the whole process, because ideally I was just supposed to travel through spousal relationship. Like your spouse is there, they file paper for you and you come. That was how I was going to travel abroad. I didn't, like, thank God I even had to go back to the drawing board. If not, I won't be there to support so many families that we are supporting right now. But some people, they want to die there in a relationship just because the person is abroad. You yourself, you can travel abroad. You can marry somebody and you can take them abroad as a woman. It's not only the men that can go abroad. Or
yes, that's the mentality that we have. Like, it's not a must that is the man that you can take your, like, I've met so many people here. There are so many Nigerians here with their families of 7, families of 5, families of 3. They are here with their, and most of them is the ladies that got scholarship. So that, you know, because for students, you have limited hours to work in a week. But for your dependents, there's no limited hour.
they
The
work
person,
full time.
as long as he or she wants. So I now observe that, let me say, 80% of the ladies are the students, while their husbands are the dependents who are out there to make sure that everything is fine. And to now make it, one I made, abroad is not like Nigeria, where they will tell you, okay, you will pay school fees on the 10th of January. If you don't pay it, you will pay late payment fee. Someone that you've not gotten school fees to pay, they are now adding another money as a penalty. Imagine. But here, could you believe that the balance of my school fees, they gave me like 8 installments. Like, you can pay 8 times.
You know, we tell people that they can actually negotiate.
School. Okay, even that 8 installments, if it's not convenient for me, all I need to do is to still send mail to the school. They will even ask you if you need support. You understand? They will even ask you, on top of you that you are owing, they will ask you if you need support, if you are okay. You understand? So the first thing is just to get that admission, pay your first installment to get your cars.
And everything we take from there. There was something you mentioned too, which is that, and I keep telling people that, so I just wanted to shed more light on it. This whole idea that some people, they are looking for who will help them. But they are going to talk to people at a point where they don't have any admission, they don't have any scholarship, they don't even know how it works. And when you are talking to people, right, they can hear you, they can listen to you, they will be able to make up their mind whether you know what you are saying or not. So when you come to somebody and you are like, I would like to travel abroad, Sha, Daddy, are you going to help me? Uncle, are you going to help me? Maybe they may even tell you yes, but that yes is just like, make we tell you yes so that you go. Or they don't even want it to be that they're the ones starting it. So they may say, this is not the right time. I think you should stay now, take care of your siblings. You should get a walk around here. You know, like all those normal, natural advice that somebody who doesn't want to take the load of spending a lot for you, we do. But the equation changes once, one, you have learned how to do it. So when you're talking to the person, to the potential sponsor, whether it's a friend, auntie, relative, or something, you are saying, ma, the school said this. I asked the school about this. They said this. I don't know if you get, like, you'll be giving details. Oh, I spoke with the graduate coordinator. This, like, when you are saying those things, the person will just be like, you know what you are saying. It is more like people are more likely to join you on the journey when you have already started. You know, your admission is out. Your this is out. You even got this scholarship. Oh, it's just waiting for you to submit your visa. But for your visa, you need this. The person will put it. The next person will put. The next person. That's how you. But if you are waiting for all of them to put it before you put, it's not the best. In fact, let's think of it this way. The energy to start is what you have to contribute. So if you're asking them to contribute, meanwhile, you have not put your own energy to find out how it works, you maybe even get the admission. This, you may find it hard for them to commit because you yourself, you have not committed. But when they see that
Yeah.
you've committed into the journey, your admission is in your hands, it is way easier for somebody to support. Before you met Vantage Migration, have you tried any other means of trying to relocate?
I didn't even know that there is something like relocating through education, through studies, until my friend referred me to you. So I know that I've always wanted to travel, but I
I see.
never knew how.
I see your
By
point.
just complaining to that my friend, she keeps telling me, even she now, her visa is out Australia. So she keeps telling me that we will leave this country. We will be the breadwinners of our family. That's the mindset that she had, and she influenced me. You understand? So it became like a competition. You
Yeah.
understand? So I never knew that people can travel like this. I only knew before that, okay, I want to travel, but I don't know how. It was until I joined Vantage Migration that even the people that we met here, Nigerians that are here, they don't know that it exists. So the people that we now met that ask us, is it illegal? How? You are a student, you came with your husband. How? Is it illegal entry? Is that? I now told them that students have the most rights. Like, there is no way I cannot enter. Even if I want to go for maybe during summer, I want to go to Paris, yeah, I will apply for visa for my maybe like for tourist visa, they will give me. So students don't have any limitations here at all, apart from that you don't work more than 20 hours just because of you to study. That's the reason why you are limited to exceed that hours. So it was through this platform that I knew.
Did the Vantage Migration Masterclass that you attended, did he assist you on this journey?
Why am I here?
It's a rhetorical question, but let's see answer it, so that we can just bring out the point.
God, it was an eye opener. Like, God. There's nothing like knowledge. Where will I start from? Is it statement of purpose? Is it a best fit? God, is it the CV? So it was after the class that I actually started. You understand?
Okay.
Starting from statement of purpose.
Let me rephrase the question. So from the training, what was your highlight? Like, what did you like most about the training?
Okay, what I liked most about the training, number one, is that just like that best fit or choice of best fit or
Program
course
of
of
best fit, yeah.
you will see somebody that study education in Nigeria, you will go and apply for medicine. You understand? This thing is lack of knowledge. Like, some are applying for things and when I came here, I discovered that their reasoning is different from our reasoning. You understand? How can you say that you did the political science, all of a sudden you are applying for med lab or microbiology? You make it like seem as if you are just it's not as if you want to travel. You are not traveling for studies. Like, you are making them have that impression that you just want to cross over. You understand? So that was in fact, that was one thing too, because I believe that if you don't map out the courses that you want to do, you cannot write statement of purpose. You cannot structure your CV. You understand? So that was the first thing. Like, once you pick that information and you are able to like bring out like maybe 3 or 4 courses that are related to what you did, it's not necessary that it must be that same course. Then bringing your work experience too. You understand? Like, there was one school, University of Huddersfield. It gave me 3 different courses as admission. One school gave me 3 different courses in management science because I did educational management. this one is management science. You see that they are related.
Mm.
You understand? There was one that gave me educational management and leadership.
Mm.
You understand? So then I've forgotten the other one. You
Mm.
understand? So what it taught me is, first of all, bring out the courses that fit either your previous studies or your experience.
Yeah. So
That,
let me take it up from there in the sense that like that's very important. I love the way you captured it, which is that once you know your programs of best fit for yourself, not for because program of best fit is individualized, right? Once you know your program of best fit, suddenly structuring your CV becomes easier because your CV is matching the program of best fit because the program fits you. You see, suddenly as well, your statement of purpose becomes easy for you to craft because there is a good trajectory, you know, based on what you have done before and what you want to do. But once you miss it at program of best fit angle, boom, you are having trouble all over because
yeah,
suddenly your CV is not enough to get you admission for what you're applying for, or is not adequate, you know, it's not wow for what you're applying for. To write statements, okay, how do you explain how you want to move from political science to med lab? Just the example you what is motivating you? If not,
yeah,
and you cannot go and say what is motivating me is that I want to just travel with my family. So at the end of the day, you are in a fix because of just one simple step.
yeah,
Just for the person that is watching, you know, our training is step by step, and like for example, program of best fit is one of the first classes the person takes, and if the
yeah,
person is able to do the assignment, boom, you can move to the next thing. So we organize it in a step by step format so that it's not
yes,
you finish learning, then your head is full, then you start saying, where do I start from? If somebody
yeah,
actually attend our master class and do all the assignments on the days that we give them the assignment to do,
yeah,
before they
yes,
finish the 30 days program, they are already pros. Like they
yes,
are already a pro of their own. And if they
yeah,
even top it up by doing the course project of doing application before, you can even be getting admission before the end of the training, or maybe
yeah,
just few weeks or so after the training. So it's really very important. I always tell people, if you're going to pay us and you don't attend the class, no need. Don't even pay us.
mm,
Keep your money, you know. But paying us is not equal to getting admission and scholarship. I always say
yeah,
that paying for a master class is not equal to it. What is equal to it is you attending the master class, you learning what is being taught, you doing the assignments, and
mm,
you know, and that's
getting the
when the
result.
admission and scholarship and whatever that is going to follow it, we follow it. So I
Yeah,
really advise people who are watching us now, not just to come to us for masterclass or to attend our free webinar at www.vantagemigration.ca, but to make up their mind that when they are coming to us, they are willing to put in the work, they are willing to learn, you know, because once in a while we do have that problem. You see somebody who attend masterclass, they just show up maybe 5 days out of 30 days, and then they tell you your class is not working. How is it supposed to work? So something else that you mentioned, both for people that have taken our training before and anybody who is going to take our training, if we always say, okay, of course, during the training, we'll show you if you have questions, this is how to go about it to solve it. But if you reach the stage that is, okay, you are not moving forward, give us a call, contact us so that whatever is that obstacle, because what may be an obstacle to somebody may not be an obstacle at all to me and my team, or because we handle students, right? So many of these obstacles, you are not the only one having it. Somebody else have had it. You know, sometimes some people, like for example, I was on call with a lady yesterday. You mentioned that call. Most times I spend 30 minutes, 1 hour, even some people more than that. Or my team will book a video consultation. Now we've even started doing video consultation for people that attended our training, you know. So the lady, for example, what was her problem? She had 10 programs of best fit. She was searching for only one. So that's like she understood the knowledge, but implementation, she's missing something, right? So when she say, oh, I'm checking for this program, it's not coming out, and I say, okay, how many program of best fit do you have? Oh, I have my cake. Yes, you told us to do it in class. I said, okay, how many have you been searching for? Oh, it's just one, the one that I like the most. Oh yeah. So go and search for the other 9. So sometimes what is holding somebody is not even big. It's small thing that maybe, maybe they didn't grab it, or maybe they don't even realize they are making this mistake. That's why that thing is not working, So
Yeah.
sometimes some of the calls I have, they are so easy to fix, like so easy, but it may just be holding that person back.
Yeah.
So I encourage people to reach out to us if they hit a roadblock and they've tried all the things we ask them how to solve the problem and they see a roadblock. Reach out to, even though sometimes somebody will reach out to me and I will say, hey, like somebody say, I've gotten admission. Should I go ahead and accept? I'm like, do you need my permission before you accept? Like, so my point is that even the question sometimes can be funny, but even if it's me replying you with, do you need my permission? It will wake the person up again that it's true. I don't really need anybody's permission before I decide whether I want to accept this admission or not. It's wow. Okay, let's advise people that are about to get married or who just got married, like, within that perimeter of they are either, getting married or they just got married, who want to relocate abroad. What's your advice for the person? Male or female? Anyone?
Okay, sorry, Doc. Let me say this one more thing before I answer
Sure,
that question.
sure.
One of the major things that prevents people from taking this step is IELTS.
Mm,
It's a lie.
mm,
Some will tell you cannot get school without it. It's a lie. I did not write it. My school gave me a conditional offer that I should present my. I told them that English is my first language. My secondary school, the medium of instruction was English. My BSc was English. You can even call me, you can even book me for appointment on Zoom and ask me things in English and I will answer you. So the option they now gave me was that, okay, since I said that my medium of instruction, because some people they will just send you, you will not leave it. That they say without
yes.
ERTS, they will give
Dr.
me.
Linda
I
said
said, no,
you don't need IELTS, but you see
it's
it now.
a
This school
lie.
is asking for
They
IELTS.
told me that I should go and bring English proficiency letter from my recent university. I was not able, so I will not tell you, my school is in Enugu, I'm in Lagos. I was in Lagos. I started making phone calls. I sent somebody, okay, do you have any lecturer that I can speak with? Can you go for me? You understand? That was how I got a contact. They
Yeah, you are too
generated
smart.
a proficiency letter for me. They generated my transcript. I didn't go to school to even collect my certificate,
Mm.
my degree certificate. Everything was, I contacted somebody that know lecturer. Lecturer brought everything for me. I gave lecturer 10,000 to buy coke.
Boom, 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 boom. See, yeah, you scattered my head. I don't know
So
how
that
else to.
IELTS, please, you can get admission anywhere in the world without it, because Nigerians, they know us everywhere. And Oyibo people, they like people that are confident. Once we are confident, that's the only thing they need. Even when we were coming from the airport, go, you know, some people will be telling me their experience. They will tell me to show them proof of fund. They will tell me this, that. But once I got there, hello, good morning, have you been good? That's how to catch them. I did not experience anything. I like undergo everything that. So there is no need for IELTS. Once you can defend yourself, once you can present that your not the one that you type mail, you will not proofread your mail. That one alone, they will say, that she doesn't know how to speak English or whatsoever. So you proofread, you are careful with everything, both your statement and everything. It will not, that alone will pave way for you. So my own, I just gave them that proficiency letter and they gave me my
Yeah,
unconditional
yeah.
offer.
And even at the master class, right, we teach all the different things you can present to the school, even
Yeah,
because there was somebody that they couldn't get their proficiency later because school was on strike. There are still other things you can do. So it's not even just one way. There are at least three different things you can do if somebody ever have the guts to ask you for IELTS and you're from English speaking country. So
yeah,
there are so many things. Obviously, that's why there is a master class that is 30 days. But by the time you have gone through it, you will be your own self-agent, which is what we are
yeah,
promoting, right? You'll be your own self-agent and you'll be able to negotiate with school, talk with school, because you know what is obtainable. Because if you don't even know, if somebody just say it, that's how you just think that, oh, I said it, oh, then you go and start writing exams. Some people, they will spend the next 1 month, 2 months writing exam. Before they finish, deadline has passed.
mm-hmm.
You know, and what is haunting them then is at that point is the lack of knowledge that they don't have. So this knowledge helps you to get admission, but it's not just about getting admission. It's even including every other thing that will happen after. Okay,
So,
let's go to the advice session, because obviously we can't even exhaust so many good things from the masterclass today. So what's the advice for somebody that is currently at the stage of either getting married or they just got married? What's the advice for them?
okay, the advice I can give someone that still want to get married, or people that just wedded, like, is it will be better when you and your spouse relocate and start giving birth there, because you can actually become a citizen through your children.
Mm,
So it will be best if you give birth. If I give birth here, my child is a citizen,
mm-hmm,
and I can stay back here through my child, because my child cannot stay here alone.
mm,
So it's usually best if you people work it out, you start giving birth here. Then another advice I will give is that idea of doing big weddings, the most important thing in wedding is picture. You
mm-hmm,
understand? Hang your picture on the wall. The picture on the wall will not say whether you spend billions or 1,000 people came. No.
mm,
So my advice to you is that why not use that big money and do just more wedding, then use that money and process what you are, like, to process what you people want to do.
mm,
You understand? So, and then another advice I will give to people that want to get married: don't marry a wrong guy or a wrong woman, or marry a woman that is older than your mother because you want to travel abroad. Because that's what most guys are doing. When
mm,
I went to Ikoyi registrar, I
mm,
saw see a 20 years old man, a young boy marrying a woman that is 80 years old. For what? So I will advise that you can still do all those things, have that life, that type of life that you want to have on
mm-hmm,
your own.
mm-hmm,
So my advice for you is that gain the knowledge, register, take the training, and start pursuing your studies by yourself.
mm,
With that, you can also help your siblings. Like my younger brother now, once he finish his service, I will help him and do the admission stuff.
mm,
So with that, there's nothing like, my sister, she's not sending money for me. Imagine I called her, she don't want to send me money.
mm-hmm,
So you come here, come and make your own money so you can use it and help people around you.
mm,
So then another thing I want to advise is that some will be scared. Okay, after that 1 year, what happens? Is it that I will start going back to Nigeria? I've seen so many people here, they came as students, but they are here now. They are doing fine. They are not going back. You can actually apply for visa extension. If you get, okay, if you are now, because why I didn't change my password, that I still leave it abroad, is because I don't want to, because I'm now earning thousands of pounds, I will now be carried away.
mm,
You understand? My target is to get national health service job, which
mm,
they will even be the one, most of their, they will even be the one that will sponsor your tier 2 visa. You
Mm.
understand? Then you can even apply for the postgraduate work permit.
Mm-hmm.
So
Which
that's
is
my
2 years.
advice, which
Mm-hmm.
is 2 years. So my advice for you people is that you can actually do it. If you work together with your spouse and let your spouse know what you want, not after the marriage you will now start saying, the person will now tell you this is not our agreement.
Mm.
You understand? So you let the person see my plans, then two of you work it together. It will really help when two of you are working it together. So that's my advice to our viewers.
Wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much, Nancy. I always believe that if somebody have not really decided to travel abroad, and it's not as if like maybe they have this ton of money, but if they've not decided to travel abroad, it's probably because they don't know how abroad works. Because if they really, really know, they are going to desire it. They
There
are
are
going to
people
desire it.
here that are willing to support you. That is not like Nigeria. I came back from school. That was on Monday. When I got home, I saw foodstuffs in my house. Like there's no food that they did not buy. People here, they don't reason like us.
Mm-hmm.
People are willing to support you. Churches here, they support a lot. Even my school, they are giving COVID-19 grants, 2,000 pounds. Imagine
Yeah,
COVID-19, they are giving the grants. There are so many opportunities and support here. So
yeah.
I should
Wow.
think about it.
For somebody that is watching us now, first of all, thank you so much, Nancy, for taking out your time and really, delving into, to say the story the way it is. And for people that are watching us right now, that you are wondering, okay, how do you get started? How do you get started? You can look at the description of this video for the webinar link. So that's one easy way. Or you can go to www.vantagemigration.ca. But we'll add the link to the video so that you'll be able to access it. And you attend the webinar and feel free to chat us on Instagram at Dr. Linda Iheme. That's like easiest way to get started. If you have questions, we're going to be able to answer your questions inbox. Thank you so much, Nancy. And shout out to your friend who referred you to us. Shout out to your spouse, who was very supportive to ensure that this process came to pass. And thank you so much for, grasping what we are teaching and implementing it. And you broke my own record. Okay, I'm angry now. You broke my record now. Okay. You broke my own record. That's really good. I'm super proud of you. Please, just like you said, for your siblings, assist them. Just like you just have the right mindset. Instead of giving somebody a handout, bring them. Let them be the one to work for themselves, get pounds for themselves, get dollars for themselves. That's the way forward. And how cool will it be? It's like a great gift that you can give to your siblings, right? Instead of even just giving them pounds. Yes, at that point you may have to support them, but after that they're able to support themselves. Tomorrow they may even be the one supporting you. So this is really an amazing story, and I'm super happy that you came for this interview. Thank you so much. Wow, I hope you enjoyed this interview. So many things to talk about, from the vision that she had. She did not even know how to go about it, and her Chinoye, her good friend, referring her to us and even paying for her training. So if you have a friend you really want to help, maybe one way to help them is to pay for training for them, right? And she being able to get admission, got some scholarship, and with admission letter, any other money she needed, she was able to talk to people. And even the way you're listening to her, that she knows what she's doing, right? So those people were able to support her because they knew that she understood what she was doing. She was able to get married because she started even before her marriage. She cut her wedding budget, to minimum, or to a minimal wedding budget, so that she will even keep money for her dream. Because some people, they spend all that they have worked for in the last 5 years on a one-day wedding, right? Then the marriage is in shambles. There's no money for you to invest into your marriage. So the wedding is a ceremony happening maybe 1 or 2 days. The marriage is what happens every day. So some people, a lot of young people, they have the habit of spending everything they have on wedding, right? And then they leave the marriage. But we are asking you to share the money you have so that you will use some for the wedding, which is a ceremony, and you will put some into the marriage that you and your spouse can even use to relocate and settle down. Like, is it not common sense? It's common sense, right? It's common sense. That was what I did. That was what she did. That's why this story like just blew me away. And she even did it better, I would say. She even did it better. So this is super amazing. You've heard so many things, and those things are true. So whether you're about to get married, whether you just got married, or any other person at all, because this applies to everybody. We're just, looking at people at that marriage circle today, because, that's the circle Nancy came from. So I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you're asking yourself, how do I start? How do I start? Hey, let me tell you, one thing you can do, change your password to abroad. At least that's a simple action you can take now, right? Like you can take it right now. Change your password to abroad. Okay, that's your phone password. But, jokes apart, you can actually attend our free webinar at www.vantagemigration.ca. That was the same process that Nancy took to be able to get to where she is today. So if you take it, you can be sure that if you are willing to put in the work, we are here to support you until your dream comes to pass. All right? Love you.